Verse, what we see around the world, everywhere. Everybody is after this. Grihesu, grihesu means in family life. Griha means house. It's no grihastha unless he has got a grihini, one who always lives there. That means his wife, who expands. From 2 they become 3, 4, multiplying. And he finds Sutamita Kamoni Samaj. Everybody likes to live like this. He has got children, he has got wife, nice. You think that is perfection. Nice wife, nice children, he get job, and think of a house after getting married, have children, have to expand wealth, money he required. That Bhaktivinoda Thakur in his life also. There is some poem he is saying like that. I did that. Then I find, my dear Lord, all my life passed this way. Actually, he did not do like that. To some extent did, but actually something with Krishna consciousness he did. That is the difference between Grihastha and subtle difference, and Grihomedi. Most of the people are Grihastha, those are living like that. And Grihomedi, for sense gratification he is doing. And this is, for the sense gratification, another one, Grihastha is for the Lord. That is the difference. So, millions of life we are doing the same thing, in different species, in different dress. And we are doing, sometime in human life, doing dharma. Why? To get artha, economic development, is throughout the world, that is what we are doing. Why artha? To enjoy. Now I have got a smart car. Maybe smart car helpful. I asked one day in Germany, why small car, not big? Now it's very helpful in the city. How? Easily can park the car anywhere and everywhere. Not much space is required. But in general, ordinary car, suppose some guy has got the Opal, and after some time he is not satisfied, seeing others better car. So we say, Volvo better than Opal, I think. Please, you forgive me. I am India living, no. Volvo I think better than Opal. I see Opal, I also see Volvo next to me. Then we think, no, maybe better Mercedes. Then still he is not satisfied. This is called kamo lobhata ascharya. Somebody in a mode of passion and ignorance is doing like this. He is not never satisfied. Tatah rajastamo bhava kamo lobhata ascharya. The word kamo, different times make different. Ultimately it means lasting desire. Unlimited desire. Kamastasya hitogyanam. People, because of kama, he loses real intelligence and knowledge. But engage in Krishna consciousness, he gets knowledge. Vasudeva bhagavati bhakti yoga prayita. So Prabhupada started this movement, but most of the people live grihastha life, and that is natural. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says. Every man feels that he requires woman, and every woman requires he feels a woman. Otherwise it is not completeness and incompleteness in life. It's natural. So millions of life we are doing, but durlabha manusam janma, when you get human life, one should think that is this eating, sleeping, mating, defending, and die, is that all? But he has got higher intelligence, he's thinking, what is the meaning of life? What is the meaning of life? It's called athatu brahma jigyasa. Brahma means greatest. It has got many other meaning, of course. This one meaning is like that. So, athatu brahma jigyasa. Once, Prabhupada was invited in India by a queen in her palace to stay. And Prabhupada with his disciples were there. And suddenly that lady, the queen, told Prabhupada, yes, you said, I am interested in all this work, so you called me. Then I came, invited me. But I tried it, but I am always busy. Try to do this, but see other things. But one thing, always, an obstruction. This thing always always coming. This is in my mind, and I cannot do. What is that? That is in front of me. My husband, the king, suddenly gone. He is a flesh and blood man, just fresh. Suddenly, heart attack. It happened in front of me. Yes. This is always troubling me, and I can't do anything. So I am thinking, I find now, I want to talk to you privately, and sat down there. Shamsundar, no disturbance. Please sit there. And she is talking to, I cannot forget. I cannot forget. I am thinking the life is nothing. Here he is, and now he's gone. So this is always troubling. I can't do anything. So I'm thinking, what is this life is? What is the meaning of this? Why we come? Why we? Sunday any moment we are separated. Because in one sense it is very good. That is Brahma Jigasa. Where we go after this? Where we come from? This, when somebody asks this is good for spiritual life. This is the beginning of spiritual life. We really seriously ask ourselves. Sometimes Prabhupada says, this is human being. If he does not ask this question, simply is interested, economic development, how to eat nicely, sleep nicely, mate nicely, that is others are also doing. This is called karmi. He is doing either pious activity or impious activity. Whatever he does, unless till he does something that is called Jagga by Vishnu. If you don't want to Jagga means for the pleasure of the Lord. Of course, different times it was different way you do Jagga, but Kali Yuga people are fallen. So knowing this, the Lord made it very simple. Essence of all Jagga is Sankirtan Jagga. Simply chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Otherwise these guys are fool, just like an ass, Prabhupada says. As if little work, he can at least get his food, but he thinks, this gentleman will give me food, so even not a piece, small piece, belong to him. Tons of clothes he is carrying his whole day to where he washes clothes, that man, and then again bring back. He can at least get that food here and there, roaming. So we are also, we can have maybe taking many people few pieces of bread, butter, or whatever other thing. For that is not necessary to work day and night like hog and dog, Baba says. Where is food? Where is food? Where is sense, object of sense gratification, day and night? But you have got limitation. So common people quote me are compared to like an ass. But intelligent person asks this question. There is a lot of piety, then come to Krishna consciousness, related to devotional service, to devotee, devotional service, they come. So, some are, though in some country where the culture is this, but don't come to Krishna consciousness. Some may be far away, never heard of Krishna in this life, or Bhagavad Gita, suddenly coming in so many numbers. Why? They must have done before all these things. That is why Prabhupada started this movement, and they are all coming. And we should follow Prabhupada. That Prabhupada followed Narad Muni. They do not know they are suffering like hog and dog. You don't know. Hog doesn't know. Hog thinks I am also happy. Ass is thinking I am happy. Goat is thinking I am happy. Tiger is thinking I am happy. But there is qualitative difference between this happiness. There is a mode of goodness, something mode of passion, something mode of ignorance. Thus we are going, because of association, of mode, passion, ignorance, goodness, we are sometime going up to Brahmaloka, becoming Brahma, enjoying millions of life, higher quality of happiness. Somebody become Indra, become demigod, thousands of times more they are enjoying. Somebody become the insect. Somebody may be warm in a stool because of association. But still he is thinking, I am happy. But real happiness means Brahma Sukham, Tapodibbam. You have to do little tapasya. You can have Brahma Sukham. That is Sukham Antadikam Jatad Buddhigayam Utindriyam. That is not by material senses. You can enjoy this happiness, real happiness. Real happiness is, start with Brahma Jigyasa, Atas Sri Krishna Namadina Bhavitkayam Indriyai. With these material senses, we cannot have this happiness. But the senses, when engage for the pleasure of the Lord, by chanting Hare Krishna, taking Krishna Prasad, talking Krishna Katha, hearing Krishna Katha, serving in the temple, serving for the glories of the Lord, preaching, then you become spiritualized. Just like an iron rod, you put in fire, you become hot, more hot, red hot. Almost like fire, look like. And use it also like fire, it can be used. So this body, when everything is molded in such a way that every moment we are in touch with Krishna, then you become spiritualized, Krishnaized, and then you come to the spiritual plane. I am not this body, I am not the enjoyer, I am not the Lord, I am to be enjoyed. And then you come to the spiritual plane. And symptom is Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. He become always joyful. Na sochati, na kankoti. He is not, as he become more purer, all other symptoms come. He does not lament for anything. He is attached to lost, temporary thing. Neither hanker after something material. So people want more and more and never satisfied. No, he gave up what he is. And Samasarveju, he knows there is no difference from spiritual point of view between an ant and an elephant, between a small fish, jellyfish, and even whale. The whole living force, the soul, both is same. Only consciousness being different, they have got different dress. 8,400,000 dresses are like that. Gross dress and subtle dress. Gross dress made of earth, water, fire, air. Earth, water, fire, air, ether. Subtle dress, mind, intelligence, ego. Just again, we are going out and now outside. Now I am this shirt, jacket. Then inside the jacket there is shirt. The cross and that. But if there is no living force, soul, no consciousness, then it's dull matter. There is a dull matter. The moment this goes away, leaves, we can see the difference. Matter and soul. So one who says fool number one, saying from the matter, soul comes. We can see it. From the soul, matter is coming. Since you are here, as long as you are there, and you find the nail is coming. But soul gone, will nail come? No, I don't think. I don't grow. So from the spirit, these things are matter is coming, not from matter to spirit. But here he's saying about that those who are interested only in so-called beautiful life, namely remaining as a householder entangled by sons, wife, and searching after wealth, think that such things are life ultimate goal. That is 98% people outside the Krishna consciousness. When come to Krishna consciousness, he becomes Grihastha, real. That means Daiva Varnashram, that is what Prabhupada wanted. Before leaving, Prabhupada showed us how to do that. And he said, institute Varnashram Dharma. And he showed himself living like that, and he started for their children Gurukul. And he said, Gurukul is the future. Brahmachari, consult your Guru and see whether it will remain something like renounce or enter into Grihastha life. But it should be centered around Radha Krishna worship, Krishna consciousness. You are renounced completely, sannyas, go and preach. Brahmachari also preach, because you have to save the world, to fulfill the desire, prediction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That is Prabhupada is concluding. Prabhupada is what he says. Prabhupada says that following the footprints of Narad Muni, the king was very fortunate. He is also who is fortunate? Eirupe Brahmanda Bhumite. We are just like changing our body millions of times. Sometimes going up because of mode of goodness or pious activity, up to Brahma, Indra, all these things. And also for other activity, he said, Uddam gacchati sattastha. You are in the mode of goodness, Brahminical quality, go higher, higher. More Brahminical quality, more mode of goodness, go higher, higher, higher. But you become a devotee, no question of Brahma Loka, you go beyond, you go to spiritual world. That is what we are supposed to be doing. That is beyond mode of goodness, is called Vishuddha Sattva. Tadarajastamo bhava kamalvatasya. When all these things go away, kamalvatasya, cheto ite rivadam sthitam sakte pashyate. When you come to pure goodness, then Brahma bhuta prasannatma. Sthitam sakte pashyate. What a goodness then. Evam prasanna manaso bhagavad bhakti yogata. Then he becomes joyful. Bhagavad bhakti yogata, practice Krishna consciousness. Bhagavad tattva vijnanam, he want to understand the science of God, Krishna. Mukta sanghasya jayate. By how? By janma karma chame dibbam. The Krishna's appearance and Krishna's disappearance and Krishna's activity are transcendental. Krishna does not belong to this creation. Everything is created. Even before cause of creation, material nature, that is also not there. Krishna was there. Krishna is telling. Lord is telling to Brahma, the 4 seed verses of Srimad Bhagavatam, 4 verses. There he is saying, when there is no creation, no material nature, no demigods, nothing, topmost, I was there. And still I am here, what you are seeing. And in future, when everything will be in dissolution, and what remains is me only. So this way you can understand, Krishna is, it says that Narayana Parabhakta, Narayana and Krishna no difference, just the expansion. He is beyond this rule, but beyond the material nature. He is not created. He is the cause of all causes. He is always there. He is. He will remain also. And we are not. We are coming bhutta palyata because of our unlimited desire in a mode of passion, or mode of passion ignorance, or goodness. So we are making plan, life after life. Prabhupada wrote a nice story. If it's not too much I am telling, you may know. There was a potter. I think in this country, my master, a simple potter, he has got a wheel and put all the mud soft and give it shape. And he has got a string and cut again, pot, soft mud, soft pile, and he has got a handle, making it go round and axe and give shape the pot. And then when he got the shape, he take a string, cut and put in the wooden plank, and later on when he got many, and put in the fire and become hard. Though brittle sometimes, easily broken. And he has some Like this, one day he is thinking and falling asleep, dreaming also this 25 pot, now I have got 50 pot. I will, after this selling, I get money, invest it, and more pot. Then I require, man, I alone cannot do. Maybe with my family, wife, children, then manpower. Wife may not say, why I will make me work? Why not get some worker? Okay, what you are saying. Please the wife. I get worker and gradually factory, huge amount. Money is coming, he is happy. Money is the honey. Yeah? Money is brighter than sun, sweeter than honey. So he is happy. And so many people are working in order to do that. He is all dreaming, of course, mentally. He is sweet dreaming, closing his eyes, almost falling asleep. And he become expanding. With this money, he has got a nice house, so many things. But he understands, he knows that not only this worker has to listen to me or whoever I give assignment to look after. Everybody has to listen to me to make such a thing, big plan. It's of course a long-term plan. That is what we are doing, all of us. Get a nice job, a business, get a lot of money, and attract others, naturally. When money comes, other things automatically will come. Everybody are attracted by money. Wife will come, and then children will come. Then you have palace, nice, expand, sense enjoyment. And this way, he thinks that this is not really have a very good organization. So, it has to be very much law and order, discipline, everything there. The higher authority, everybody has to listen. I am the top authority. Everybody has to listen to me. Does not matter, he is a manager. What to speak of manager, my family man. Even my dearest, my wife, if he does not listen, I have to, try to discipline her. So, even necessary, possible, she is not listening to me, I have to punish her. If necessary, even need be, kick her. And he actually kicked. He doesn't know it was not his wife. It was those, whatever his capital, those 25 pots, and crack everything. That is most of the people are doing. Not they we do, but they don't know. What he is planning, it may not be happen. Sattva-gati Vishnu. What is his real interest? Durasaya Pohiratta. Whatever he is desiring, planning, is all durasa. It will never be fulfilled. Doesn't matter. He can never be ultimately happy. It's called durasa. Why? Because ultimately not a blade of grass moves without the sanction of the Lord. There are many empires, big, Tsar empire, Mughal empire. People may not be difficult to get, everybody get milk. But Mughal emperor or Julius Caesar may bring milk in a whole, make a full tank, and he will take bath in the milk. And sometimes everybody may not be able to provide milk to his children. But all those empires gone. British Empire, Roman Empire, Mughal Empire, Tsar Empire, so many empires came and go. But this Krishna consciousness will go on. There is a poet, he says, men may come and men may go. Many coming and going. Of course, there are many big heroes. Prabhupada once in Paris, he is telling. Now, tell something about France. Prabhupada, France means Napoleon. So you are seeing now standing, what is it? For the glory, in glory of Napoleon Bonaparte, this is made. Arc de Triomphe in Paris. Oh, I see. But the Arc de Triomphe is there. Napoleon is France. France in his glory is made. in his glory it is made. Now if this Arc the Triumph is there, where is your Napoleon now? No answer. When this Henry Ford, people say, Rockefeller or Henry Ford, the Henry Ford's grandson sometime came to pay obeisance, surrender to a pure devotee, his divine grace. ISKCON. Prabhupada paying obeisance. Prabhupada is saying, so you are here, come to Krishna consciousness, very nice. Something like that. The Prabhupada, later on what he said, Prabhupada says, now where is your grandfather now, Henry Ford? He made big plan, maybe many things he got, and nobody knows where he goes. It's all karma, all karma. What happened to King Nriga? He used to give cows. If you give charity to a sannyasi or a Brahmin, he used to give. Now, this is karma kanda, most of the people are doing. It's like a bishir bhanda, like a poison. But we are thinking it's like nectar. Happiness is the mode of passion, in the beginning like nectar, later on like a poison. Bhagavad Gita. Just the reverse in the mode of goodness. The beginning may be very bitter, but end unlimited happiness, if it is pure goodness. It's not like that. So we see when Nriga king slightly make mistake, he antagonized the Brahmins, and as a result he has to become a lizard long time. Lizard, Komodo. And of course he was later on, he was delivered. Krishna's place, Krishna's sons were playing and a ball, and suddenly in a well, they saw dry well, there's a lizard. And they told their father, they wanted to lift him up, save him from the dry well. He cannot come up. So Krishna went there. Krishna knows how to deliver. Krishna delivered. He said, why you have got this abnormal life? And he's telling, he was a king, name is King Nriga, and he used to give charity. Just like somebody comes to Mayapur in India, rich men come there. Can I give cows? Yes, you give cows. Who? To the temple, the Brahmins. Sadhu means at least Brahminical quality. Got it? The highest charity. You get so much result. Punya karma, of course. It's not bhakti. But slight mistake. One cow he gave to a man, to a Brahmin, but somehow or other it was another Brahmin. He forgot or something happened, mixed up with another Brahmin. When he's giving cow, gone, and they have got a dispute, quarrel between these two. And he said, I will give you thousands of cow. Don't take this, let him take this cow. Nobody will agree. Neither this Brahmin or that Brahmin. Because of this, he has to suffer. So it is very dangerous, very risky. Common people, they don't know all these things. But you are intelligent, sumedasa. Only sumedha, that means I've got some brain substance. We have got this durlabha manusang janma, we have got this rarest of the rare human form of life, and this is also adhrubam, and very uncertain. Any moment, just like a water in a lotus leaf, little move at once. So when we'll go, nobody knows. And next life, what will happen, we don't know. Kamala dala jala jivana talama. So our life is like that. Suddenly one day my mother phoned me and said, do you know what? There's your brother, he just died. Every day I see him. Mother, what happened? Because this boy is from my childhood is playing with me. Until I become Hare Krishna, Bhakta. And he used to come with his wife, children, everything. See me with other friends whom I used to play. My local, all cousin brothers, joint family, through the vines. And he is just my uncle's son. of my same age. And mother is seeing, most probably, when he see, mother see him, must be remembering me, I guess. Because he will be coming, calling, Auntie, where is he? Send him. And we will go for maybe here and there, so many purposes. So, mother suddenly phoned and said, do you know what? He yesterday gone. What happened? He has got, cello phone, you listen, and sometimes it's the cause of brain tumor. He had that. I said, what happened to him? He's always listening. I see he's going to work. He has got small business. He's a businessman. And every day I see him. And suddenly, yesterday I heard he's gone. What happened? It's just next door. Everybody calling. So we cannot tell. So mother was shocked. The mother found that I am not that much shocked. Because I don't see him long time. I'm always traveling. He sometimes comes if he knows I'm in Mayapur with other friends. This is the result of Krishna consciousness. We all had got family, your father, mother, of course, a Western country, different, India like that. And now, where is my mother, brother, sister, auntie? Suddenly, when they come, and I ask, he says, so many died, I can never think of. So many. Some of them of my age, my maternal uncle of my age, he was also used to play with me, not always. But he lives a little far. Many others, so many died, they are married, they have got grandson. I should have by that time all these things maybe, because I am like a grandpa, most probably. I am nearly 80 years old, maybe 1 year less, 79 or something. Now we have got a different family. Prabhupada say, you left your mother, you will find so many motherly affection from devotees. Sister, daughter, like affectionately treat you when you become brahmachari or sannyasi in ISKCON. It's a Krishna's family. Why? This is connected with Krishna. Everything molded, centered around Krishna. This is Krishna's family. Krishna's family has got Krishna has 10 sons, each wife, and each son has got again 10. And this has got a huge family. And ISKCON is also like the Prabhupada said. There is brahmachari, there is grihastha. You didn't start with Krishna consciousness from the early days. Make your son Krishna. Send them to Dallas, Vrindavan, Mayapur, Gurukul, and whatever you are lacking, your son, make Krishna conscious, he will deliver your wife and you. Whatever you are lacking. This is Prabhupada taught us. Prabhupada followed Narad Muni. We should follow Prabhupada and preach Krishna consciousness, who living, maybe taking a great risk becoming. We have to deliver them. Though they don't know, we have to take a risk. Sometimes you will be humiliated. Spit on our face. Punch on the face sometime. Some guy took the Bhagavad Gita, standing on. And the devotee who is disturbed, crying, oh, what is he doing? Got so upset. Still we have to preach for their good. You take the risk. Mother Devaki, she was in jail by her own father, own brother, going to chop her head, kill her. This is the world. Moment you become Krishna conscious, join, whole world become your enemy. Because they are not Krishna conscious. They are either Naradham, ignorant, their knowledge, intelligence taken away by Maya apurita jnana, like that. We have got a great responsibility, all of us. Ourselves become Krishna conscious and make others, bring others to the lotus feet of Krishna. Bhagavan ji, one is fortunate, because anybody in ISKCON must be the most fortunate person in the whole world. Maybe ISKCON may be the only, he who is making everybody Krishna conscious, God conscious, so that all of us, doesn't matter, grihastha, man, woman, everybody should be a preacher. And actually, there are many, Prabhupada said, many of my girls, they distribute so many books. This is also preaching, best preaching. Don't put single penny cent in their pocket. They are no less than sannyasi. So it is all this, man, woman, what is this Grihastha Brahmacharya? It is all external and temporary. Krishna will see our love for him. Prabhupada said, when I go away, your love will be shown how much you are cooperating. So here is a test in front of us and a great responsibility. To become ideal Grihastha, ideal Brahmachari, ideal Vanaprasth, ideal Sannyasi and Guru. Then people will listen to us. But if you dilute it, you water it down, there will be a problem. Like other societies. Because sometimes history repeats. So we have to be very careful and serious and sincere. Because I made this society, now this society now in the whole world, simply prabhavastavat abodha jata. Kalu Shudra Sama, everybody is born a Shudra. Get a work, job, I am triple MA, but looking for a job. One guy have no education, cannot sign even, earning millions. He is going to him or his servant, please give me a job like a dog. This whole world creating simply Shudra. Now in the society there is no Brahmin, that means there is no head, there will be chaos. There is whole world, there is chaos. And only ISKCON is meant to deliver them. And ISKCON only can deliver provided they have got perfect Brahmin, which is qualified devotee. Sannyasi, Grihastha, ultimately pure devotee. That is why Prabhupada expects us to be more in the mode of pure goodness. Always try to be in the mode of goodness. I hope everybody here got up early in the morning, took bath. And coming to the class is very nice. I thought nobody will be in the class. I don't mind. My job is to preach, say something, remind what Prabhupada said. It applies to me and all of us. And who will strictly follow, he is approaching towards back to Godhead. And he is not strictly following, could be risky. Already we can learn from the history of religious organization. History repeats, so we should not take things for granted without being qualified. Here is a great risk. That is why many are coming, and as the day goes, we are very sorry to say, we see not many see more new faces, old faces few. So we should be very careful, all of us. That is what you see. I think nearly 7 minutes there. I can say so many other things and story, but better discuss little. Any comment or a question? Many things I can see, the note is there, I am not saying. The Goswamis, Rup Sanatana Goswami, though they know everything, still they are asking questions to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, helping them, guiding.
I want to ask about destiny.
Oh.
Like you said, a very good example, how it's very dangerous spiritual life and how it happens with King Riga. Sometimes we are doing many mistakes unconsciously, but it's looking sometimes some problems comes and we couldn't get solutions. Like King Riga, he couldn't do right things, whatever he do, it's destined like to be cursed, to become a lizard. And sometimes we are put in a situation that we couldn't avoid the trouble. But I'm asking because very often in our movement, in Krishna consciousness, not only in our movement, they say, leave destiny aside, don't look at astrology, don't look like destiny is changing when you start to chant Hare Krishna and you become devotee.
So please, so get to the point. What is your question? And then if I know, I have got limitation. So, but still I will try if I know. If I don't know, I won't say. As far as I know, I will tell. So what is your question then? Get to the point.
Should be you so how is possible to avoid destiny even if we become devotees looking like it's not possible to change destiny.
But Krishna is within our heart,
Yeah.
Depending on our sincerity and seriousness, Krishna exactly knows all these things. So, Father can forgive and give little punishment. He is the Supreme Father, He is ideal. He will do the same to us. He will see what is good for us, He will do. Your conditions, so definitely you will make mistake, I will make mistake. But more you become perfect, and Krishna knows how sincere you are, and Krishna squares up. So we don't have to, like Nigo thinking, Nigo is doing karma kanda, you are doing devotional service. So you may make mistake, but Krishna is not like that. One who does service sincerely and seriously. Krishna is considerate, he is accommodating, not like Jamraj. Jamadut won't come to you. It has been said, devotee when die, they are not get scared, this, that, like other sin, common people. Common people face maybe the Jamadutas. So sometimes they pass to urine, all this because of fear. See? Ajamil, though he fell down so much, see, Ajamil simply once he remembered. Just calling, even don't remember actually. The Lord reminded, that is what one of our acharyas says. And Jamadut couldn't do anything. So what to speak of us? But Krishna knows how sincere and seriously you are doing. Krishna consciousness. We won't be like that. You are not doing karma kanda. This is what I know. You don't have to do that much of it, provided you are sincere and serious. Krishna knows all that. This is what I know. More than that I can't tell. I can hair split and say, in this case what, on this, general. Any other question, comment? Ladies, gentlemen, Mataji, Vaishnavi, Vaishnav. Yes, sir. Vajali. So we have got a great responsibility. That is why many we today don't see, I don't know when they will come to their senses. But I feel we should welcome them, at least whatever quality they have got. We can use this talent. This is what I know, this is Vaishnava philosophy. Not once you fell, you cannot come up. This is not Vaishnava mentality. It's not Vaishnava. We should encourage them. Treat them nicely. It may be difficult to put them in the same position, they cannot expect. Like a Moses, and again that Moses, they treat me. No, it may not be. That is okay. This is what I know, Vaishnava philosophy. But give them the opportunity to serve. Again they come. They cannot maintain purity. They can come. They did so much service. This is what I know. Yes, sir. Yes.
In India, Krishna consciousness is expanding very quickly, very rapidly, and massively. Now, in the Purport-Srila Prabhupada says, every saintly person should go out into the world, go to every town and every village. How do you do this in India? Preach in the villages? Are you sending...
Namhatta there, to preach there.
I'm not sure how we do this. Are we doing this here in the West? Or is ISKCON doing this in the... Are we going into villages in Sweden, for example? We do book distribution, but in India you do not only do book distribution, you also establish Namhatta centers. How is that done in India?
You tell his experience. He goes in the bullock cart.
So how do you do this?
No. First-hand experience. I will tell from Prabhupada's book or here and there. This village chanter, Prabhupada told something, take boat party, they may not be afford, they have got so much cash money, they give with a small price, they have guitar gun, like that. And depending on time, place, circumstances may not be work, some other means there. I know in India still now, those who have not television, still they do Ramayana, Mahabharata, game, all these things, drama, till 1 o'clock when I was going to preach. I was doing library book set, to university, colleges, and the party with another boy, the van full of sets, and go there, standing order, do that. That I did. And Namhatta, all these things I don't do much. But what I know, I have seen the guy, two boys go there, house to house, they've got some booklet, and everybody ask everybody to come and give little money, and they discuss about the Sraddha, there are different stages there, and they preach. Otherwise, they distribute book in the beginning stage. They chant Hare Krishna, show the film of Hare Krishna film, gradually bring. This much I know, but some of them they go, I send some of them also.
What I mean is here in the West,
how to do it in Sweden instead.
I see.
How does it relate to here? Because it seems to me that we expect that the newcomers who have no idea of Krishna consciousness, that they come to the temple. We expect that. Okay, there's a Harinam party downtown every Saturday, which is fantastic. But how do we reach the people in the villages?
I am not a resident of Sweden, but Prabhupada's ideal, Prabhupada's guideline there, Prabhupada says, I have given. And you can see Bhaktivinoda Thakur, what he says, and other, depending on where he is, take the guideline from how Bhaktivinoda Thakur. Bhaktivinoda Thakur in India, villages is this Namhatta, preaching, quite a few centers, Namhatta, in Bengal. And others now doing other state, Lokanath Swami taking this Bullock. Prabhupada said there can be thousands of Bullock parties throughout India can go. I think those are local, and I think you are from Sweden. Yes? Yeah. You are a BBT or something, used to, or I remember. So, local will know, depending on time, place, circumstances, how to put into practice what Prabhupada wanted or Bhaktivinoda Thakur wanted. Similar to that, taking from here and there things, how it can be preached. Then maybe Krishna give intelligence. Tesam sartajitam bhajatam pridipurgam dadami buddhi yogam. He will give intelligence. How they preached in Russia. Krishna gave them intelligence. They took so much risk. But here is not. I know it's a very rich country. Norway, Sweden, Finland. Even in Europe, as I understand, GDP, yeah, per capita income. So, but at the same time, I know many people are very frustrated. I heard it's one of the highest rate of suicide. Is it?
It used to be the highest juvenile of young people, the highest in the world.
That means they are frustrated.
Now Japan is number one.
Japan number one, I know.
Sweden number 2 or 3.
And I know he also, Singapore I pass through when I go to Australia every year. The HACCP, they don't give the negative news. Government control, you cannot give this negative news.
My question really is, how do we get devotees, saintly persons like you into the
No,
villages
I
in
am not
Sweden?
saintly,
How
I
do
am
we
just
get
a
you
peon
into
of
these
Prabhupada.
villages in Sweden? That's my question.
I am a peon of Prabhupada. I can simply say that, what Krishna says, Tesam sadhujitam bhajatam pritima dadami buddhi yogam. I am not Narad Muni. I am disciple of Prabhupada. What Prabhupada said, I am telling. I go to villages sometime. I have got some party. Boys go to Rajasthan. There is a bullock cart. He is going, and he sent me picture how they are giving him prasad, and they are very happy and chanting Hare Krishna.
That's what I mean. In India, you're going to the villages. Are we also going to the villages?
I go time to time to give him encouragement.
We don't have bullock carts in Sweden.
Even have horse-drawn cart. I don't know. Prabhupada must have something which is just suitable depending on time, place, circumstances.
Okay.
Maybe you're taking a horse-drawn cart. Maybe you don't have to stay in the village. They may not be provision there. You come back. Or stay someplace. Look at that. I remember in England when we was preaching with Rebhutinandan Swami, he told me, Subhag, you take up care. I don't know where to sleep, where to take bath. Yeah. So we go at night. University, even Oxford, Cambridge. Yes. And so, Nottingham. I said, Maharaj, where to take bath? Subhag, come at night. 3 o'clock got up, go to some university, colleges, hostel. They have got not all places locked. I mean, there is some opening there somewhere. There was opening there. Though guard there, we went inside, take bath in tiptoe, go to that hostel, taking shower, bath, toilet, use everything, and tiptoe coming out. One day, suddenly, one of the colleagues suddenly guard found, "Hey, where you are from? At the dead of night, where you come from?" Then we tell this, "Don't come next time again." Like that. It's like an adventure, and I enjoyed it, I must say. Then I'm an Indian. Then Revatinandan asked, I find it's very, an adventure. Like, very much. And tiptoe, don't make sound, so that nobody gets up. Hardly shower, close the door, so not make too much sound. Take shower, use bathroom, wash up, everything, and come back to there. And when I was in Ireland, I remember going, where to stay? Went to one guy in a university hostel staying. Now, he comes back, and one of them go there, taking him, take bath, take it down, and go a bus party. It was 1 month, going to whole of Ireland. We don't know where to take bath. So far eating, we bring something from the departmental store, and something we cook, we have arrangement, and eat. Sometime in Canada Island, there are many monasteries. I went at the dead of night. One guy, he so much, he drank. Somebody said, "You go this way, there is a monastery." I asked one guy, my duty is to find out place for devotee to stay. Then I saw one guy, looked like monk. But he's drinking, the smell coming, I said, "I'm looking for a place we can stay. We are also monk like you." "Oh, really?" So I'm looking for a place where we can stay, overnight. We can't afford much to spend. No, you don't have to pay anything. But the in charge is gone. But next is one woman there, you go and tell her. She will listen to you. Then I went there. The woman said, "I am not in charge. In charge has gone for a meeting. He will come maybe half an hour, 1 hour's time." So, but at the time, I severe cold. He said, "You can stay here now. Men, bring your men, wait here. And if you permission, then I will give you room. You can stay." And he came and he agreed. The man, after meeting, came. "Oh, you are coming from? You are Hare Krishna." Let us stay. So I am giving some example like that, depending on time, place, some depend. In India is not like this, it's different. Sometimes in school they say, "Gulab Kart Peti." They are like, "Oh, they are preaching Krishna consciousness, very good." Sometimes Muslim, he doesn't usually avoid Muslim village. These guys are very fanatic sometimes. Sometimes even try to attack devotees, break our bus, Sankirtan party, this, that, take our cow, bull, then you have to look for police, this, that, and found out. Same.
It is a little bit difficult, as you spoke about. I spent 7 years in India, Padayatra, with Lokanath. We organize also in Sweden here.
For me.
Padayatra in Gotland. And we are going out for Harina. But it's not, here is totally different. From Gotland, Padayatra we didn't make one devotee. It was very good.
Something they are attracted, say maybe drama. India, they are attracted by we see film show. Though they have got television maybe, that they come to see these guys. And then give them prasad. They bring offering, and we cook all these things, mixed up all, rice, dal, everything. Tastes like nectar we are getting. Then what is left over, we give away all to the people. Come in the evening. Distribute. Just like in Australia, I remember, in the colleges, universities, every university I go there, and you have got leftover, we distribute. There is a club, you remember, become this much, give little money, and you can come with a very little price, you can get full meal. And this way they come, the boys, they say, try to make them come to our center, do smala japa, slowly. That is, I am saying Australia.
In Australia, they are having a very nice Padayatra.
Very nice, yes.
Parashurama is doing in England.
Yeah.
In Slovenia, they have every year Padayatra. But it's big difference in Western world Padayatra and in India. In India, we used in Bengal where you come, or Orissa. They didn't allow that. 2-3 kilometers, they stop. Whole village comes out and we have to stop that village. But here, you can walk 30 kilometers, 50.
Nobody there. So that I think depends on you, how sincere and serious you are. I hope Krishna will give you intelligence. You can trial and error, something, what attract them.
Srila Prabhupada had this famous discussion, this room discussion in I think it was in Chennai, in Madras,
Achha.
where Prabhupada was very disappointed with the quality of the prasada. And he said, you should give to the people what they like.
That's good idea.
So I think we should have something.
That's good idea. I was going to tell him.
Distribution party in the village.
What they like, you give them.
People love pizza. Everyone loves pizza. Something like that. I'm just trying to think how to implement what Srila Prabhupada writes in the purport here, that every,
What they like, you give them. That's why which he agrees with the Krishna conscious philosophy. Just as you said, pizza, and even Mr. Putin, he likes our food, I heard.
what
Yes.
does he like?
Because in Australia, I know so many times we make money by by catering. So many parties we supply in Australia. In Australia, I go many times. Now it's little less, and used to do that and get good money. And once I had Russia also. Russia I went 3 times. Just 2-3 times. I asked them, they did, and somebody told me, even Mr. Putin one day in dinner party said, what is this food? And he likes our gulab jam, samosa, just like George Harrison. I cooked for George Harrison with Rebhutinandan Maharaj.
George Harrison.
Yeah, with Rebhutinandan Swami.
Wow.
So I know, and because of this George Harrison, we brought him to Mayapur, me and our Sadhudhanna. Sadhudhanna told Subhag.
You cooked for George Harrison in India?
No, in London. I joined in London.
In England?
In the early days.
Okay.
I joined in London, early days. So, same thing. So, George Harrison used to come, Samsundar used to bring, and George Harrison's house is there, where he used to go, our Rebhutinandan Swami is cook. He says, Subhag, you cook for Prabhupada, so please you cook for him also. But come with us sometime. But I didn't go. I feel sometimes shy and timid to talk to him so well English at that time. Still now, I feel. But George Harrison, world famous man, I didn't know he will recognize me. When in Calcutta he was passing through, they won't tell in a newspaper, their front page. We couldn't find it difficult. We went to the hotel, he said, no, he's not there, he's just false. Then find out who can tell, he's our friend, and Ravi Shankar, who is also well known. Samsundar brought Ravi Shankar, also George Harrison, very place and also manner, many times. And I'm surprised. Then me and our regional secretary Sadhudhanna, next to Bhavananda, will be going. Sadhudhanna says, Subhag, we must bring him to Mayapur. But you have seen so many times, he may know you. I said, no, he's a world famous man, how can he know? But let us go, we'll try. This is the story. So the receptionist said, we are not supposed to tell all these things, forbidden. But at least, he's our friend. Many times he did so much service, he likes Prabhupada, he gave us so many things. Then she agreed, he said, you ask his friend Ravi Shankar. Where Ravi Shankar stay? We went there. We brought all these things. Again we cooked all this. Cauliflower samosa, what he likes. The same thing as you are telling. Cauliflower samosa, cauliflower pakoda with chutney. Very nice. And then gulab jam or fried rice, all these things. Then we gave it to Ravi Shankar. We went to Ravi Shankar's place, which is not very far from our temple. But we didn't know, very near to us, the top artist, artist, Rituparna Sen, best actress, Bengal film at that time. Her house, she let him stay, and it is not very far from the temple. And when Ravi Shankar told, we went there, and the moment he heard ISKCON, and he came. And to my surprise, I saw, he patted me, he said, I saw you so many times, yes, I remember you. So we took him, and he said, to become famous means sometimes very bad. Why? You don't have privacy. Wherever I go, so many people come, so I kept it secret. And also I don't like noise. Here is little less noise, I want more, better. Oh, why don't you come to us to Mayapur? Then we find out he will be staying a few days. Come tomorrow, we'll arrange. So we took him, George Harrison, me, and Sadhudhanna staying at the back. We hired a limousine, government, which take them to important guests, government guests. We took him and his bodyguard. Driver, bodyguard in front, and 3 of us in the back. We took him to Mayapur, he stayed a few days. Nobody came. could recognize him. He's coming to Mangalarati, going for a walk. No worry. Interior village, we will know at those days. He's coming with a shawl. And we gave him this, he liked it. And he saw Prabhupada Samadhi coming up. At that time, only the skeleton of the dome came up, just the skeleton, not covered. And he liked, he says, very peaceful, nice place. And he liked it very much. Again, we gave him all this food stuff. And he enjoyed. So this way, there is a saying in English, I think, you can reach the heart of a person through the stomach. Yeah. So if what they like, in your prachar party, go and open some, either shop or something, and very cheap rate or something, give, and they will come and then distribute book. That's as you, Krishna is giving you intelligence. So what attract them, you can find out.
Pizza and
Pizza. Pizza, rasela, whatever. And then also gulab jam, if they like, samosa, pakoda. Some like, many like.
I think you like gulab jamun.
Who doesn't like? Why me? I am sure everybody likes it. It is irresistible. Kya ji? Aap gulab jam pasand karta nahi? You don't like gulab jam?
I like.
Oh, look. You like? He's from Espiano. He likes. You like samosa? You like pakoda? Yes, see. Fried rice? Abji? Oh, dekho. Where are you from? Rajasthan? Huh? Mumbai. He like bhelpuri. With so much spices. Everybody likes hot, but at the same time sometimes sweet. Okay, give on. Like pani puri. Who can resist in India pani puri? He will see, I will take 4. But he's so absorbed, when he's going to pay the bill, he found already taken 24 instead of 4. Why? He liking so much, crack. It is very crunchy, crack, very, like a table tennis ball. And he break it and put some imli water, that means tamarind water, with some sweet and hot stuff. Sometimes it's too hot. Don't keep. And he eats sweet stuff. Give more. Instead of 4, he will be eating 24. Instead of 20, he may be eating 50. Still, he is not satisfied. Give more. Whether it is east of India or west of India or north of India or south of India, nobody can resist this sort of thing. They are so palatable. Munjia, so many varieties of preparation with sweet, hot, sour, all mixed together. And you are talking, you don't know 10 man's food, you can